Hello, how you guys doing? Just want to say happy New Year's again to everybody, and hope your day is productive. Well, I'm at the hospital with my son. He have an appointment, so I'm just waiting. But from yesterday, I want to talk about something that I think is actually overdue for me to talk about. That's something that I've experienced and something that I'm going through. Divorce and separation. Before I go any further, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my viewers, and for those who are viewing for the first time, I'd like to introduce Miss Mac to you on YouTube. You could go in there and subscribe and like for me and share. And thanks again to all my subscribers. Continue to view and like for me and share. All right then. Yes, the topic now, what I said, is divorce and separation. And I know that I'd have to talk about it, but as what I say, whenever time the Lord prompted me, my spirit prompted me to do anything, that's the time I said, okay, it is time for me now to do a video, because I love to move according to my spirit, because the flesh profit you nothing. That's right. And God don't move off the flesh, He move off of the spirit. So whatsoever I'm saying to you is not about my flesh. It's about the Spirit of God. Just moving now and say, okay, this is your time to share. And divorce. What actually prompted me, yesterday I was watching TikTok. Probably is a part 2 you're going to have on this, 1 and 2. I was watching TikTok yesterday, and for the past 2 days, I noticed this TikTok influencer, very young girl, pretty young girl. She's going through a divorce. I don't follow her. I just, on my For You page, just pop up. But yesterday I saw her. She was crying, She was saying that yesterday was the first day of the divorce hearing, and like she was saying that the man just kick her to the curb and him treat her like a dog and all kind of thing, and no, he might come off her money, he might come off her thing, and one of the thing, she hoping up to him, and say she will share certain thing with him, and she didn't hide anything, our bank account and things. She make it be a joint account that they could share and stuff. However, now when she thought no, she was just opening up to him and sharing with him, it's a happened that he was thinking of something else. Apparently now they're getting divorced, and him actually want alimony from her. Yeah, him want alimony. So divorce and separation is not an easy thing. Some Christian don't even believe in divorce. Some churches don't believe in divorce. And if you're going to that church and don't care what chaos you have in your marriage, they're not going to encourage you to divorce. Here if the husband left you or the wife left you, they don't. And there's two things about it. You have the spiritual side and the natural aspect of divorce. Because God said a man must leave his mother and cling to his wife. That's him and her can become one. God said Adam must take Eve and call her his wife. And sex out of marriage is fornication. So you can look on it at all aspect and all angle. In Jamaica where I live, they have a law. You live with somebody for 5 years, you're a common law wife or husband. They recognize you. So basically you don't have to do anything about register on paper or anything, because Jamaica law acknowledges once you and the person living in together for over 5 years. But I think when God ordained marriage, it's an honor for both couples, and it also said the shall be undefiled. So you know, when you're married, your home supposed to be your matrimony home. Whether the man live with you or you live with the man, once you are married, your home, your bed is matrimonial. And I did really honor marriage, I'm not lying to you. I did really honor it. But for me, I am not going to tell no one don't get married. And I'm not going to tell anyone to get a divorce, because everybody face them own problem, them own situation at times, you know. Everybody's situations are different, you know. But as for me, I can say this. When I did just get divorced of my first divorce, I said I'm not going to marry again. Then I get back married. And within less than 6 months, I'm separated. Marriage is a union, I think, with a man and woman. You chose that person to spend the rest of your life with, your life partner. You see that person as somebody who you can share your life with and be happy. You know, the two of you come together as one. You're not supposed to look for, if you're going to say I do, you look for, okay, anything can happen and we can left and him or she can do that and do that. If you are going into a marriage and your thought is like that, this is what you don't married. Marriage is honorable and the bed is undefiled. So when one seek a divorce and separation, you are breaking God's heart. Not only God's heart, but a lot of people's heart, including yourself. But I guess life on a whole have a lot of surprise and have a lot of challenges. And we never can tell what tomorrow may bring, because my first marriage was like this. I did have 3 children already, and tell you the honest truth, it's because I enter into the Christianity, I enter into church. Why then, I think my ex-husband then did, propose to me, because Christian thing go. You can't live with your baby, you can't save and you're a Christian and you live with the baby father. Them say no to that. Them burn that. You see what I say? So, my ex-husband go behind my back and tell the pastor, say he married me. And one thing why he did that, because I wasn't going to give him no more sex, because I say I get saved and me I will commit adult fornication. Yeah, fornication. So I never want to give him no sex, and because probably did want sex from me, because they'd have 3 children for him. Then, he went behind my back and arranged our wedding, our marriage. And me, who actually is a wedding coordinator at the time, don't even have a big wedding. If 20 people was at my wedding, I get a lot. I don't even have a honeymoon. But anyway, marriage lasts for probably over a decade. The marriage lasts, and in the marriage, we have 2 children, different from the 3. So I get 2 children in wedlock. So he ended up having 5 from my ex-husband. But to me, when I get married, my life turned upside down. It's that time my life shattered. Because probably true, I was in the church and I wasn't paying much attention to my husband then, and it was just church and everything with church. Although him I'm a friend now, I can't big him up. But him did wild and love enough woman, me not lie. That's the only problem me did have with him, and that's the only problem we fight and cuss about in woman them, And when that turned out in a quarrel, it ended up violence. I know what violence bring. Okay, next time I talk about that. And our marriage lasted a good while as well. I said over decades. But things happened things happen. I couldn't take it anymore. What if things happen? You know, I have to give you a piece. I just talking about the divorce, upset of, you know, of the marriage and or the marriage end. You know, but a whole heap of things happen. So I will give you I will give you the next story on that. But it so happened that a lot of stuff happened. Only I got pregnant again with my last child for him, and I didn't know that he was going on with his foolishness, you know. And at the time when I said I can't take it anymore because you can't have bitter and sweet, because if you're gonna have a woman out a door, more than one woman or even one woman, somebody are gonna get neglect. And I was getting a lot of neglect with my 5 children them. So I didn't know that my husband then was living a double life. I didn't know that he have a double life out there. Although I wasn't short of nothing. I wasn't short of nothing. This man did I make sure that I have everything. Everything. My kids and me used to go on a lot of vacations. Pay 5-star hotel in Jamaica. Whole heap of things. He used to make sure that we are okay. Yeah, I must give that to him. But that's why I said money can't buy happiness, because here him did have the money and he might give me never happy. You understand me? Me never happy because me didn't know say him that cheat. Until as soon next time I tell you the aspect part, because actually my marriage ended up into domestic violence. And I can proudly say I am a survivor of domestic violence. So I will tell you all about that. But with the divorce part now, I couldn't take it anymore. I was pregnant when I went and seek a divorce. And when I went and seek the divorce, they said, the lawyer said to me that I have to separate it for a year. And during the year when we separated, we have to do counseling and whatever. Anyway, when I even tell him about it, it was nothing to him. So okay. So what happened? We started counseling, just one counseling, you know. And when we left that counseling, I found out that I was pregnant with my 5th child for him. And I will tell you into the story why I get pregnant. It wasn't like, you know, something that I did plan or something that I did want or whatever. You know, I will give you that in our next story. But I found out that I get pregnant. I said, oh my God, what is this, God? I am seeking a divorce. I'm looking at a divorce and I'm pregnant. But there's a whole heap of story behind that I have to tell you now. It's just the divorce part. And it so happened that he got into a big problem, big problem. Yeah. Next time I tell him about that too. But we were actually was apart because he got incarcerated. And during that tenure of his incarceration here in Jamaica and America, you know, I was going through a lot. People are telling me I was going through a lot with 5 children, me alone, nobody to help me. But God, me alone and my 5 children. The oldest one at the time just turned 13. And I was pregnant, 6 months pregnant with my last boyfriend. It wasn't nice, but tell me what. I could have run and left him then because life was nice with him. So when he got incarcerated, I could go, but I said no. I stayed and I played a good wife to make sure say he was taken care of. Yeah, court, lawyer, everything I have to pay, everything, the whole 9 yards I did for him. But still back on my head, I have to leave because even during his incarceration, he was still having affairs in prison there, you know, because they got phones, you see me. Only thing I found out during all kids that him have, only thing I found out when he was incarcerated. And I said to myself that I'm going to run, and I'm going to run with my 5 kids because I want out of it. And I have to escape. and I ran. But when I ran came back, he was still incarcerated. And I came back. I said, okay. I found out how I can file for divorce. He was incarcerated.